Let's talk about that album for a moment, because on the one hand, it's an electric band, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, so it's more a funk project than anything, right? Still, obviously, the traditional jazz chops there, but it's also an album that also turns to the political because of that Eric Garner moment. Talk about your process in thinking about one, making an album that actually stands as a political statement, right? And at the same time deciding to do it as a more of an electric project as opposed to acoustic.
Well, here's the thing. When we decided to do the E Collective, it was something that Oscar Seaton and myself had talked about doing about 8 years ago. Oscar's the drummer. He's been playing along with Richie for like 16 years. But he played on a couple of my film scores, and we had a lot of fun doing it. So we kept saying we should put together a band. And initially, we wanted to do this to inspire young musicians who necessarily didn't want to play jazz, but we wanted them to play on a high level and have fun doing other things and show them how to be creative in another room. But as we were focusing on that, man, we were on tour. I remember we were in Europe. That's when Tamir Rice was shot. And then there was just a lot of things that were going on. And we just realized at a certain point, we had to make a statement about this, So that's what the whole thing about the changing the titles of the tunes and the meanings of the music really started to change. See Me As I Am, to me, is a very strong statement about young African American males, because, people don't see them for who they truly are. They see them for what they think they are, or this image that's been portrayed about who young black men are. And it's interesting because I was working on another project where we were just talking about, in the middle of the project, we were talking about it's unbelievable to think that in this country, young black men, it's hard for them to walk down the street just from point A to B. So once we made that decision, man, it became very apparent, and all of the music started to just kind of unfold. And then my son, we enlisted him to do some spoken word, and he actually wrote another song, on the album, and it just kind of went from there.